ask you, what's your favorite color? I'm not sure. Thanks. I just need to state for the record, I did not want to do that because it's so cringe. My producer, Christopher Hine, though, insisted. Like, they can't even talk. They can't even speak. I'm going to go up to them and ask them what their favorite color is. How lame.
This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto on this digital sports center presented by Ford. And once again, we're joining you from the cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. And are you kidding me? Just look at this view. We even had the fountains go off at the Bellagio just moments ago. And yeah, we're here to cover the Super Bowl, but there's another game happening tonight in Vegas that is also massive, as the Oilers are chasing history against a very familiar foe. As McDavid and the Oilers join us in Sin City with history on the line, as they look to tie the NHL's all-time win streak record at an insane 17 in a row. And since the All-Star break put a little pause in the Oilers' tear, we thought we'd take this opportunity to take a look under the hood at this historic turnaround. Things changed big time in Oiler country on November 12th, when Chris Novak was hired to replace Jay Woodcroft after their terrible start that saw them go 3-9-1, and their starting goalie go down in the minors. And speaking of Jack Campbell, even he seems to be putting his game back together recently, improving his record to 10-7 and his save percentage to .909 in the AHL. This 16-game win streak has pushed the Oilers to the betting favorite for the Stanley Cup, as they're tied with the Avs at plus 850 on FanDuel. And that is interesting because their opponent tonight, last year's Stanley Cup champions, have fallen all the way to plus 1,400 to win the Cup. But for those of you getting excited for history tonight, don't forget who loves spoiling the Oilers' party more than anyone. That is the Golden Knights. Vegas ended the Oilers' playoff dreams last year, so you know they're set on being the team to bring this historic streak to a stop tonight on home ice. It would be pretty magical to see the Oilers take this history in its hands, but I don't know. VGK wants to end the streak. Let's go to the game tonight, shall we? We were at Super Bowl Media Night yesterday, and I gotta say, it was a pretty wild experience. Outside of my producer making me talk to the Blue Men for no good reason, I thought it was pretty magical. And going into last night, we knew there was a lot of ground to cover. But the big one who won it was George Kittle with some Harry Potter questions. As we know, he is, quote, a diehard Harry Potter guy.
You're a big Harry Potter guy.
It's a great question. What's up, man?
You're a big Harry Potter guy.
That I am.
What house would you be? And then what house would give me McCaffrey, Purdy, Bosa, and Shanahan? What houses would they all be?
Ooh, let's see. I feel like Shanahan would be a Ravenclaw, McCaffrey. I feel like we have the character to all be in Gryffindor, but I don't want to say that because that's just boring. I'd put Christian in Slytherin because he just kind of got that, like, he knows a lot of people. Oh, it's my tight ends. What's up, Dwelly? Dwelly, what house would you put Bosa in Harry Potter? Harry Potter, what house is Bosa? I put Shanahan in Ravenclaw.
Really?
Yeah, I put McCaffrey in Slytherin too. Bosa's Gryffindor. Brock Purdy, Hufflepuff. Thanks, Dwell. I'd go Gryffindor as well.
The Hufflepuff comment seemed like a dig, but I know a lot of great Hufflepuffs out there, okay? I don't want you to feel like he was coming after you. Hufflepuff is still a cool house. It's just lamer than the rest. Team Ravenclaw! It's not about what I am. I took the test, okay? You gotta take the test. I am Ravenclaw to a T. Forget about Gryffindor. You're gonna be Ravenclaw. But when it comes to how he enjoys the content, is Kittle going books or movies?
Movies or books? 10 out of 10. Fantastic.
Absolutely the books. There's no question about it. I knew he was going to say books the second it came out of my producer Chris's mouth, who, by the way, asked the question in the first place. This clip is going viral everywhere. It was Christopher Hine. It was this show's producer, Christopher Hine, who asked.
Breaking news! Scotty Barnes is going to the All-Star game. The Raps forward was named as an All-Star replacement alongside Trae Young for both Joel Embiid and Julius Randle. On the season, Scotty is averaging close to a 28-6, and at age 22 is the second youngest All-Star selection in Raptors history, with only Chris Bosh at 21 years old in the 05-06 season being younger.
We continue to celebrate Black History Month here at TSN, and today we will look at the accomplishments of Jamal Murray. As a 26-year-old Kitchener, Ontario native, is already one of the best Canadians in the history of basketball. With more, here's Jermaine Franklin.
From the beginning, from the start, all the way out in Kitchener, Canada, having a dream as a kid, coming here, be able to impact the game. This is all I could ever ask for,
Jamal Murray is already considered to be one of the best Canadian-born basketball players in NBA history. and the 26-year-old is just starting to reach his full potential. No Canadian has scored more points in a single NBA regular season game, playoff game, or playoff series. Drafted 7th overall by the Denver Nuggets in 2016, Murray has always had a penchant to produce in big moments.
Back out to Murray. Bang!
And it was never more evident than in the 2023 NBA Finals. He was the first player in NBA history to put up at least 10 assists in each of his first 4 Finals games. Murray played an integral part in winning the Nuggets' first championship in franchise history.
The long wait is over. After 47 years, the Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
The Kitchener, Ontario native is one of just 4 players to average at least 20 points and 10 assists per game in an NBA Finals series. The others? Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James. TSN celebrates Black History Month.
To be that good and already an NBA champion so young, who knows what the ceiling is for Murray? I love that we get to watch this in real time. Okay, back to football, and as much as the Brads and Chads hate it, Taylor Swift is very much a part of this Super Bowl. So you know what it's time for. That's right, Digital Sportscentre. Roll it! And at Media Night, I wanted to see what other Chiefs players and some 49ers thought of her music. I am a Swiftie. I need to know if you are also a Swiftie.
Yeah, absolutely. She's incredible, and I've got 2 daughters, and when they're older, I'm sure they'll listen to her music. So it's been nice to combine football and Taylor Swift for a little bit.
I like Taylor. She's a great human being, and we're glad to have her a part of Chief Kingdom.
I love that. I feel like you guys have to say that at this point because there's a lot of attention on Taylor when it comes to your games. Are you okay with that?
She's been great. What her and Travis got going on, it doesn't take away from the team at all, and it's awesome. I'm happy for her.
She's a phenomenal person. She's a great girl for Trav, for sure.
If you guys win, are you listening to Taylor?
I mean, if it's playing.
One Taylor Swift song you can give me?
Oh, my sister's huge into the Taylor Swift songs. I like at 22. What's the Romeo and Juliet one?
I got a cheat for you here. We got I Know Places. There's a few like Bejeweled. That's a good one.
I Know Places sounds good. 22. You Belong With Me.
That's a nice one.
Our song, I'm a country Taylor Swift fan. I'm the old school. That's what I listen to.
When her music comes on, are you skipping?
I don't even know none of her songs, so I can't even tell you.
Dream Super Bowl halftime lineup. Who do you want to see up there?
Who do I want to see? Can you give me some options? Who do we got?
Taylor Swift.
You got Taylor Swift? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to say Taylor Swift, but...
I'm not sure if you're a Swiftie, but if Taylor Swift is coming on for you guys, are you skipping it?
I mean, it depends on the song.
I did ask a few more 49ers about if she comes on, would they skip the track? They refused to answer, and I respected it. That old guy's got moves. Time now for a soccer edition of Why We Love Sports Today.
Why we love sports today.
And let's give this one more watch. Oh, sir. A 360. You can't do that. You can't do that. And honestly, age is just a number when it comes to the beautiful game. Oh. He's exercising, you guys. Stop. Don't show me this, I'm gonna cry. And we finish with one of the most random fluke scenarios you'll ever see in a Sunday league. Not the triple doink. Put in the lube, I love it. That's it for me today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. Have a good one.